cigar smoking. Now, there's no secret that cigar smoking is usually associated with the rich, the wealthy, the greedy, and over 13 million active cigar smokers in the United States alone. What better opportunity to learn, network, and enjoy the company of another fellow cigar smokers. So, in short, smoking cigars is a lifestyle, one that anyone can enjoy, no matter what gender, ethnicity, age, well, maybe not age, but you know what I mean. So, whether you can afford a private jet, a yacht, a Bugatti, or whether you're struggling to pay bills, there is no price tag or proof of wealth that has to be put in place if you would like to enjoy a nice cigar.
First, never inhale cigar smoke. It'll make you feel sick. You may turn green. They call it cigar sickness. I don't know if you've ever seen the Disney film Pinocchio, the original one, the animated one. There's a scene in that where Pinocchio takes a puff on a cigar and turns completely green. That's because he inhaled it. You shouldn't do that. Second, take your time. Aim for no more than 2 puffs per minute. If you smoke too fast, you'll not only get the cigar sickness, but also won't be able to take in the complexity of the flavors because you're overwhelming your sensations.
There is a pace and a rhythm to smoking cigars, sort of not too fast, not too slow. And so when we draw, we want a slow, smooth draw in. So we
say, is it like sucking through a straw gently? Is that the best way to describe it?
Yep.
And then I've heard, just for like pace purposes, maybe like a puff every 45 seconds to a minute is like a good just starting pace to kind of think about.
You have to slow down and enjoy the cigar in sort of a very rhythmic pace.
Take your time, let the cigar rest between draws. This will have the double benefit of reducing the chances of you getting cigar sickness, as well as allowing the flavours in the cigar to develop. What you actually want to do is suck a mouthful of smoke in, let it sit in your mouth, gently float around, and then release it. Take your time. As I said earlier, a cigar is a handcrafted natural product that is designed and deserves to be savoured. You shouldn't chug away on your cigar like it's going out of fashion. If you do, you'll overheat the cigar and risk what's known as hotbox.
One of the reasons why cigars are so relaxing and so cathartic is because they force you into a rhythm. You have to slow down and enjoy the cigar in sort of a very rhythmic pace. And so smoking them too fast or too slowly can have sort of disastrous effects on your cigar. So getting that pace right is critical. So we're going to draw into our mouth, not into our lungs. Remember, we don't inhale cigars. That's terrible. You don't make that mistake too many times.
No, you get very sick.
So we're going to draw that in for flavor with a 4 or a 5 count, somewhere in that range. And then we'll just gently allow the smoke to fall out of our mouth. We don't need to sit here and push it out.
Second, take your time. Aim for no more than 2 puffs per minute. If you smoke too fast, you'll not only get the cigar sickness, but also won't be able to take in the complexity of the flavors because you're overwhelming your sensations. Do not flick the ash. You should let the ash build up on the cigar. If it's well constructed, the ash tower can become quite impressive. Either let it fall naturally or tap it into an ashtray when it looks like it is about to go. So when you take your puff, take the smoke into your mouth, hold it for a bit longer than you normally would, hold it in the mouth a little bit longer than you want to, and then blow it out. Some cigar smokers, they use a technique known as a retrohale, where they can blow some of the smoke out of their noses.
The first 5 or so years of my smoking exploration, I was missing one very basic practice that changed my smoking experience forever. I wasn't bringing the cigar to my teeth. It makes a huge difference. It's very basic. Just bite the cigar with your teeth and then puff like you normally would. and you will experience a huge difference in flavor. What this does is, it allows the smoke to encompass all of the flavor receptors in your mouth, allowing you to get the full experience of the cigar instead of just maybe the ones in the back or the middle of your mouth. The second tip is the retrohales. First, puff the cigar like you normally would, with your teeth of course. Then, exhale half of the smoke, blow through your nose a little bit, then exhale the rest of the smoke, and then blow through your nose again. This might be a little taxing on your lungs because you're not inhaling, so you're not going to have any air in your lungs, but you will get a few more notes out of this cigar than you ever have before.